The island of Jamaica, a place filled with vibrant culture and pulsating rhythms, gave birth to a musical genre that would captivate the world: reggae. Emerging in the late 1960s, reggae evolved from earlier Jamaican forms like ska and rocksteady, incorporating influences from American jazz and rhythm and blues. This unique blend created a sound characterized by its infectious offbeat rhythm, soulful vocals, and socially conscious lyrics. Reggae quickly became the voice of the Jamaican people, expressing their struggles, joys, and hopes. Artists like Toots and the Maytals, Jimmy Cliff, and Desmond Dekker brought reggae to the forefront of the Jamaican music scene. These early pioneers laid the foundation for a musical revolution that would soon spread far beyond the shores of the island. Reggae's message of peace, love, and unity resonated deeply with audiences who were drawn to its infectious energy and socially conscious themes. The genre's popularity grew steadily throughout the late 1960s and early 1970s. It became a global phenomenon, influencing musicians and music lovers across continents. Reggae's impact on the world stage was undeniable, breaking down barriers and connecting people through its powerful message and irresistible groove. By the mid-1970s, reggae had transcended its Caribbean roots, finding a home in far-flung corners of the globe. The United Kingdom, with its large Jamaican diaspora, embraced reggae with open arms. It became a soundtrack for a generation seeking social change and cultural identity. Reggae's popularity wasn't limited to the UK. The music infiltrated North America, Europe, Africa, and beyond. Artists like Bob Marley and the Wailers rose to international stardom, carrying the message of reggae to a global audience. Marley in particular became a global icon, his music transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. His songs of unity, freedom, and social justice resonated with millions worldwide, solidifying reggae's place as a powerful force for positive change. Reggae's influence seeped into other genres, inspiring countless artists and leaving an indelible mark on the musical landscape. From punk rock to hip-hop, reggae's rhythms and message could be felt in various musical styles. The genre's versatility and adaptability ensured its continued evolution and relevance. The impact of reggae on the UK music scene was profound, particularly in the development of ska and punk rock. British bands like The Specials, Madness, and The Beat drew heavily from reggae's infectious rhythms and socially conscious themes. They created a vibrant ska revival in the late 1970s and early 1980s, infusing their music with punk rock energy and a distinctly British sensibility. This fusion of Jamaican reggae and British punk created a powerful and politically charged sound that resonated with a generation facing social and economic challenges. Bands like The Clash also incorporated reggae elements into their music, demonstrating the genre's far-reaching influence on the punk rock movement. Reggae's impact on UK music extended beyond ska and punk. Its influence can be heard in various genres, from pop to electronic music. The legacy of reggae in the UK remains strong, with a thriving scene and a new generation of artists carrying the torch. Reggae's rich history is filled with legendary figures who have shaped and defined the genre. From the pioneers of ska to the roots reggae revolutionaries, these artists have left an indelible mark on music history. Toots Hibbert, the frontman of Toots and the Maytals, is credited with popularizing the term reggae with their 1968 hit Do the Reggae. Bob Marley, often hailed as the king of reggae, brought the genre to international prominence with his powerful lyrics and unforgettable melodies. His music transcended cultural boundaries, spreading messages of peace, love, and unity to a global audience. Peter Tosh, another founding member of the Wailers, became a powerful voice for social justice and Pan-Africanism. His uncompromising lyrics and militant stance made him a controversial yet deeply respected figure in reggae music. Burning Spear, known for his distinctive vocals and deeply spiritual lyrics, explored themes of Rastafarianism, Black history, and social consciousness. These artists, along with countless others, have shaped the sound and message of reggae, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and influence musicians today. Section 5. Crafting your reggae sound, a guitarist's perspective. Writing a reggae song on guitar is about capturing the genre's signature feel and groove. Start by immersing yourself in the music of reggae greats, paying close attention to the guitar riffs and chord progressions. The guitar in reggae often plays a rhythmic role, accenting the offbeat and creating a sense of space and syncopation. Experiment with different strumming patterns, emphasizing the upstrokes to achieve that classic reggae bounce. Chord progressions in reggae are often simple and repetitive, allowing the groove and message of the song to take center stage. Common chords include major and minor triads, seventh chords, and sus chords. Lyrically, reggae songs often explore themes of social justice, love, unity, and spirituality. Draw inspiration from your own experiences, observations, and beliefs to craft lyrics that are authentic and meaningful. Remember, the heart of reggae lies in its ability to connect with listeners on an emotional and spiritual level. Section 6. Essential gear for the reggae guitarist. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment to achieve a great reggae guitar sound. A good quality guitar with a warm, resonant tone is a great place to start. Many reggae guitarists favor hollow body or semi-hollow body guitars for their full-bodied sound and natural reverb. Solid body guitars can also work well, especially when paired with the right amplifier and effects. Speaking of amplifiers, a tube amp with a clean tone and a touch of spring reverb can go a long way in shaping your reggae sound. Look for an amp that can handle the low-end frequencies characteristic of reggae music. Effects-wise, a delay pedal is a must-have for creating those classic reggae echo and dub effects. Wah pedal can also add a cool, expressive touch to your playing. Other effects like chorus, phaser, and reverb can be used sparingly to add depth and texture to your sound. Remember, the key is not to overdo it with effects. Let the natural tone of your guitar and your playing shine through. Section 7. Deconstructing reggae tempo, keys, and chords. Reggae music typically sits in a tempo range of 80 to 140 beats per minute, although the exact tempo can vary depending on the subgenre and feel of the song. Slower tempos tend to create a more laid-back, rootsy vibe, while faster tempos can bring an upbeat, energetic feel. The key of G major is a popular choice for reggae music, as it allows guitarists to easily incorporate open strings into their playing, creating a full and resonant sound. Other commonly used keys in reggae include a minor, C major, and D major. These keys lend themselves well to the major and minor pentatonic scales, which are often used in reggae guitar solos and melodies. Chord progressions in reggae are often simple and repetitive, relying heavily on major and minor triads, seventh chords, and sus chords. A typical reggae chord progression might involve cycling through a few chords such as G, C, and D, or a minor G and C. Experiment with different chord voicings and inversions to add variety and interest to your playing. Section 8. The reggae groove. Mastering the strumming pattern. The signature offbeat rhythm, or skank, is crucial to reggae music. To achieve this groove on the guitar, you need to master the reggae strumming pattern. The basic pattern involves emphasizing the upstrokes on the offbeat. Start by counting a slow and steady beat in 4/4 time. On beats 2 and 4, strum upwards on the strings. You can either mute the strings with your fretting hand or lightly touch the strings to create a percussive chuck sound. On beats 1 and 3, you can either strum downwards or leave the strings open for a more spacious feel. Experiment with different variations of this basic pattern, adding in syncopated strums and mutes to create your own unique groove. The key is to relax, feel the music, and let your strumming hand flow naturally. With practice, you'll develop a feel for the reggae groove and be able to lock in with the bass and drums. Section 9. Finding your voice. Creative topics for reggae songs. Reggae music has always been a powerful vehicle for social commentary, personal expression, and spiritual exploration. When writing reggae songs, don't be afraid to draw inspiration from your own experiences, observations, and beliefs. Here are a few creative topics to get you started. Social justice and equality. Reggae has a long tradition of addressing social issues and fighting for equality. Write about topics like poverty, racism, police brutality, and the struggle for human rights. Love and relationships. Love is a universal theme that transcends cultural boundaries. Explore the joys and sorrows of love, relationships, and heartbreak in your songs. Spirituality and Rastafarianism. Rastafarianism, a spiritual movement that originated in Jamaica, has had a profound influence on reggae music. delve into themes of spirituality, self-discovery, and connection to a higher power. Nature and the environment. Reggae music often celebrates the beauty of nature and advocates for environmental protection. Write about your love for the natural world and the importance of preserving our planet, everyday life and struggles. Reggae music can also be about the everyday experiences of ordinary people. Write about the struggles and triumphs of daily life, the challenges of making ends meet, and the importance of community and family. Remember, the most important thing is to write from the heart and let your unique voice shine through. Reggae music is about connecting with people on an emotional level, so don't be afraid to be honest, vulnerable, and true to yourself.